So I'm teaching myself how to edit videos. What's going on? My face looks like it's swollen. Alright, let's see here.
All right, we're back. Thanks for staying with us. We had a 10-minute break for all the players to stretch, get loose, feel a second wave coming in after the break.
I was doing good in this bounty tournament. Bounty tournament? Yeah, I was doing good in it, and then we went on break. I went outside, and when I came back, they were looking for me.
Or they were $25 each. We just filled up our feature table at the moment with, and there he is. There's Ben with Ace Queen.
10 raises, 45. No, just 45.
Coming right in. Welcome to the table, Ben.
Gary, baby. Dude, Scotty was just awesome. Getting to play with Scotty Nguyen was up there. It was definitely up there. I went to Incarceration 2022, and man, I got to see a lot of my favorite bands growing up. Papa Roach, Korn, Disturbed, a lot of other bands. And you know, that was a really good highlight of my life. And then, you know, getting to play side by side with Scotty Nguyen, man, that guy is just amazing. Even though during this live stream, I didn't get any cards. I played bad, you know. The two tournaments I played previous to this, I finished in like 4th and 6th. So it definitely made me feel good about playing poker, you know. Being able to outlast, you know, 150 people each time. I was doing good. And then literally getting on this live stream, man, I was thinking too much. I was thinking about the people that were going to be watching me. I was thinking about the mistakes that I could be making. I couldn't think straight, honestly. I was definitely not expecting to play on a live stream. I haven't had to. You know, I've played at that poker room for, you know, 4 or 5 times in tournaments, and you know.
Ben now gets another big hit. He's got Ace Queen of clubs. Ray now at 114,000. He's gonna look us down at pocket fives and let that go.
Yeah, fun stuff. You know, for me, playing live is just so much. You know, it's so much easier for me than playing online. I play online and I can't win for nothing. I feel like maybe it goes faster. I'm a little more bored. I want to do more at a faster rate. I'm not as patient, you know.
I face up to aces, 5 people are going to call me.
I love that 90s movie, Office Space.
Yeah.
With the gentleman with Michael Bolton. And when someone just is like, why don't you change your name? And I can't say word for word his answer,
right,
but it was a great response. Anyone who's seen Office Space knows the response he gave. We're gonna keep this PG though for the live stream. One of the best comedy movies of all time.
Bob Horman is watching. Bob, I assume we're going to be seeing you maybe tomorrow night for that $500 buy-in, freeze out. But at the very least, we'll see you, I'm sure, at a flight or two leading up to our main event.
Ace King suited for Mike right now.
Yeah, Michael's got Ace King of Diamonds. just before the break, he survived
Sound
a
doesn't
scare from
mess up my sound.
Ray with his 7 deuce of hearts. Ben's going to let that go. Now over to Scotty with ace deuce of clubs. Needs to put all his chips in if he's going to call. And he's going to lay that down. Still ready to play some more here.
I want you to see my ace.
Let's see a couple things that happened in the that I did, I didn't do, what my thinking was. I mean, you could see me just looking around all the time, like I'm not paying attention to any of the other players. Dude, this guy right here, I can't remember his name, in the blue shirt and the hat. Man, he was hitting a lot. He was being aggressive. Got a lot of chips, but he didn't end up winning the tournament. It was so hilarious watching the rest of that tournament. It's like the guy forgot how to play poker. Better than me, though. Honestly, better than me. And I didn't realize sitting at the table that I was fourth in chips at the table. 180K with the biggest stack at 350. His name is Ben, by the way. Neil is the guy that knocked me out, 285. I didn't pretty myself up or anything because I didn't know I was going to be on the live stream. Let's see. Not even really paying attention to this right now.
But the short answer is yes. Jason?
Oh, Michael B picking up King Queen offsuit.
Michael Bolton in the cutoff with King Queen.
Ray right behind him with the suited.
And he is going to go all in here. 55,000.
It's so crazy watching some of these guys, like this Miles guy. He plays on the cash game on the live stream at the reserve. If you guys like poker, I would definitely. You guys should definitely subscribe or watch some of the streams from the live at the reserve. It's pretty fun to watch. They have some murals there of different Hall of Fame poker players.
Mike, thanks for playing, buddy. Yeah, appreciate you, true gentleman. He really is.
My problem sometimes is I see those cards that look pretty, and I end up calling my chips away. You know, it's not something I like doing. I like being aggressive and folding at times, but. Let's see, what do I got? Scotty's low stack right now, 30K. Dre has the ace-10. He's going to go all in, I'm sure, or something. I think that's what he was doing prior to. King 4 offsuit. Like, what are you going to do with that? I have enough chips. I can be patient. You know, I can definitely be patient. I just feel, I don't know, I can't. This happened a little while ago, and I feel like it was like one of the first hands that I played, and I was trying to be aggressive with it, and when I got re-raised, all in, I felt like You know, ace 10.
On the big blind, we're going to switch up dealers here.
It's possible.
Take a couple minutes. Did you talk about Danny's Cafe already?
It's possible I got the best hand.
I have not because honestly, I
Um,
know you take the wife.
If not, you know, maybe he has a smaller pocket pair and I got overcards.
Connection here between Danny's Cafe and
Um,
3rd Street Series. That Danny's Cafe currently is having Chris Shutters play there every Monday night. His wife is Madison, otherwise known as Muddy.
Can't remember what he had though. I think it was like ace jack or something to my ace
Chris was our
10.
first featured artist of the week here in the booth with me. Beautiful. Great musician.
5-4. So I had the 5-4 spades right there, and I thought about it for a second. You know, I like the small suited connectors. But had I raised, I'm pretty sure Miles probably still would have went all in. You know, I wouldn't have been able to call. Ben, you know, maybe he would have folded with me being in the pot too. Maybe not, you know, with his pocket fours.
Ben's got pocket fours asking.
I mean, there ain't no way I'm going to be going all in
Daniel confirms that count.
with a 5-4 suited.
With his pocket fours.
I mean, it was only 60K,
Not much left here
but,
for Scotty. Might be priced in. Might be priced in.
you know, had I raised, you know, 20,000 or something, I don't know. I don't remember what the pot size was. Let's see what I would have got with my 5-4 spades.
Damn it.
So this is Miles' tournament life here at stake with his Jack 10, 2 overs
Yeah,
above
yeah,
Ben's
yeah.
pocket fours.
I guess I could call it a pot out, I guess.
There's a 4. I would have flopped and opened it a straight draw. And now, on the turn, I would have had so 4s and 7s. You know, it's possible if I would have bet, maybe I could have got Ben off of it. Maybe not. Maybe he would have called. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, if it would have been just me and Miles, I would have been able to knock him out.
Go out there on a limb. Yeah. But whatever Ben has to do to keep his table.
See right there, right here, I got a Jack 9 offsuit. Those are normal hands that I would probably. What am I? It's first to act. And in tournament, I play a little different than cash games, but. Maybe with Miles getting knocked out with the Jack 10, I didn't want to risk it with a Jack 9. I don't know.
Ben, keep us out of it. Guys in the booth will not comment. Here's a raise.
You think with a bigger stack you'd play a little bit more aggressive, but you know I'm trying to coast. You know.
Ben now pocket sixes. He's going to call that 50. Scotty, King 10, small blind. It was a no-brainer. All in.
So Ben with pocket 4s, and then again pocket 6s. He ended up hitting a full house on that last hand. Scotty is now all in with 15,000 with his King 10 offsuit.
And now we've got a potential side pot coming up here, or no, building the side pot because between Ray and Ben, their chip stacks are very similar.
and then he has to tease me, put them very close to me.
Alright, so it comes 7, 4, 8, 2 spades. Inside straight draw for Ben with, you know, middle pair. Scotty now has a flush draw.
Also a spade draw here for Scotty.
Ben bet 50K on a draw and middle-ish pair, which is better than what Ray has. Ray has a pair of 4s with queen high.
Of it. So
Probably should have checked. You know, we were close enough.
To take this down.
There's 32 left out of 122. You know,
Nope.
give another person an option to
Straight from Ben, and
Ben
Ben
gets a straight.
Ben
Two
is
hands in
just
a
the
row.
eliminator
knock
right
out
now.
Scotty. And then he would have hit the straight on the river anyways.
Being the great sportsman
You know.
and the wonderful person that he is, going around shaking everybody's hand, giving them warm wishes, congratulations.
So he goes from a full house to a straight in back-to-back hands.
Tonight, that's it for Scotty for tonight.
That's what I'm saying, man. That guy was running.
In our freeze out, our $500 freeze out.
Got to shake hands with Scotty. It was nice playing with him.
Tonight's tournament was a $10,000 guarantee.
Knocked out in 32nd place.
$1,000 prize pool. Got a great turnout, 122 players. We're now down to 31. This is a feature table. We continue to use this table in the tournament and balance it.
Dragon Ball Z.
We do all of our tables during a tournament.
Where's my Dragon Ball fans at? Love the hat. My wife got me a Goku on his Nimbus. I haven't put it in my car yet. Air freshener. She got me a little decal too.
Nice run, buddy.
I don't usually
Sit down at the table, taking out multiple players.
put stuff on my car like that though.
Ben does play a lot in this room. Also,
There we go. Look, I got a 7 deuce offsuit. I was getting hands like that, you know.
One hand and he's like,
She's also a dealer in a poker room up in Michigan, outside of Flint. And she comes to the table with 55,000. She's going to raise to 30,000 under the gun with Ace Jack offsuit. She brought.
my picture on the wall now?
the wizard.
She
And
brought
he
her.
totally got you.
So my thinking with the 7 deuce, I'm in the, well, I think I was in the small blind, right? It was only like 10 or 15,000 more for me to call.
Ace 10, 5, couple of diamonds. Wizard, I wish you could have seen the big space for a split second when you said that.
Carlotta goes all in. Ray hit a.
And you never know with poker, you know. You never know with poker, you know. Can flop trip deuces, trip sevens. You can flop an open-ended straight draw.
He's giving her
Like
action, though. This is her comeback train.
anything can happen. Inside open-ended straight flush draw. Like literally anything can happen. You know, with 4 or 5 people in the pot. You know, and all I gotta do is call like a min raise. Yeah, I could have folded, but I mean it was a 7 deuce.
Good vibes. First
But
time
um,
on the live stream. We can't let you go out like that. Don't let
it's a
Ray-
gamble. That's what poker is. It's gambling.
Jamal says Carlotta and I go way back. We dealt together.
You know, I went from 180, now I'm down to 145.
Lumpy is watching. David Huff is
Shout out to
watching.
Jamal, by the way.
Dave, I hope things are going well with you. Haven't seen you in a while. Jamal's a good smiling face again.
I mean, just winning one hand would put me back up toward the top. Literally.
Jamal, hope you're having a nice Tuesday night. Hopefully relaxing at home. Maybe with a cold beverage, sitting watching poker.
Hate when they move me tables though. Like you get a good rhythm down on one table, you're playing against these people, and then they move you.
Doubles up. Yeah, on the future table. Good deal. He's got some
Actually, I think the first table I was at, I didn't get nothing going on. I really was not getting anything going on. They moved me a table, still nothing. I wasn't getting anything. Then they moved me another table, and then bam, that table I was able to catch some cards. I was able to play more, and then they moved me again. And when they moved me to this live stream room, it just, man, I couldn't get nothing. Best cards I seen was the Ace 10 suited. And I hate calling in. I hate calling all in.
Jamal and Carlotta.
Ben's got position.
I was trying to play to win though. I'm not trying to place. You know.
Carlotta's going to bet. and get Ben off of his hand. Back over to Josh. We got a piece of this with the 6.
Alright, Brady's no longer the old guy.
And he's trying to think about it. Trying to decide whether this is...
Oh, there you go. Patience.
Patience.
Patience, patience, patience.
Fold.
2-9's not good. No,
Carlotta takes down another pot.
You're trying to say you got a jack.
First timer here at the reserve. Came down from Flip with
Yeah,
her
by the way,
husband.
real quick, while we have a moment, too,
Yes.
just want to touch back on Danny's Cafe. Danny's Cafe is in Rossford under new ownership and management. They do have the Lotto Keno.
Not to mention, I think she traveled like 2 hours to get there. So, like, she ain't planning to try to be bluffing me or anything. You know, some of the things that you learn about players just sitting at the table, listening to them talk. Like, she's there with her husband or something like that is literally in the tournament with her. Like, he ends up coming and sitting down at the table with us. So they both travel and they both play, you know. The little things that you find out about people, you know. You want to take that into consideration.
Dre looks down and goes all in with ace-3 of diamonds. Josh is going to fold his 2 diamonds.
Right here. The guy with the yellow jacket on his chair. That's
Gentlemen, that's Carlotta's husband.
Oh, nice. Well, you better be careful. If he takes out the wife, he's sleeping on the couch.
Carlita's husband.
You know what? I'm hoping I got that right, but I'm pretty sure because he had.
So I mean, they traveled a ways, you know. I would play in these more often, but it does take me about an hour to get there. 45 minutes to an hour, driving from Michigan to Ohio. Because you know, I can go to different places. Hollywood Casino in Toledo. I played there a few times. I haven't played any tournaments there. I just played cash. And I would do good. I would do good there. You know. I haven't played cash there in a while. Usually when I lose the amount that I go with, and I plan on losing if I lose, you know, I tend to not go back for a little while. I take some time off, but man, if I keep winning, I just keep going back. All right, so this hand right here we got. So the guy right here in the funny shirt is Scotty Nguyen's manager. You got the guy in the blue shirt. His name is Ray. He calls the blind, the $15,000 blind, with a 10-8 suited, right? 10-8 suited isn't bad. It's one of it's a good hand. It's a good drawing hand, right? And then you got Ben, who wakes up with pocket queens, already the biggest stack in the room. Raises to 70,000, right? There's me, you know, 10-8 suited again, but you know, with that big of a bet, I want to be sure what I play. Carlita with a 10-8 suited. So we got 3 people with 10-8 suited over here. We both fold. Ray's going to call. I mean, you're the second biggest stack in the room. You might as well see what you get. It's a good drawing hand, right? Pocket queens come and a queen on the flop. So now Ben has trips. Ray goes all in with his flush draw. 180,000. So now we got the 2 biggest stacks in the room. And they're both all in. They're both all in. Ray's not scared. Ray's not scared to push all in with a draw. That's the thing, like, it's okay. It's okay to be the aggressor, you know. If you're on a draw and you want to be the guy, then Ben gets quads. Quad queens. Takes down all those chips. He is dominating. He just won 300,000
Good run. Final 3 tables.
from that pot.
And Ben just pushing through. The bulldozer. Get after it, Ben.
He just went from 400K to 800K, 765K. You know, and I'm just dwindling my chips. I'm not really playing much. I'm looking for the right spot, or the right spots, not just one. But with poker, you never know what's going to happen with poker. You never know. You know, you can go on a run where you start catching cards. You can, you know, right now, you know, with how tight I'm playing, except for on the blinds, like, you know, I can show these people that I'm playing tight, and I can pick my spots, you know. But where I mess up is I call all in. I'm not the aggressor. I'm not the one pushing before making the other person decide whether they're gonna call or not. You know.
He claims different. Lisa, I'm trying to stay out of it. I'm not the middleman.
Now Jerry.
Stu Unger. One of his phrases that he said was "fold to live to fold again." Fold to live to fold again. You know, you don't always fold, but you know, if you're put into a spot where you're unsure, you know, it's a good saying. You know, fold to live to fold again. So you can always make up those chips, but if you make the wrong decision and you're calling for your tournament life, you know, it's not a bad option to fold, even if you make the wrong fold sometimes. You're still in the tournament, you still have a chance. Chip in a chair, right? Chip in a chair. This is my, I got an ace 10 of clubs. I raise it to, what did I raise it to? I can't remember. What did I raise it to? I raised it to 40K. So the blinds are 15. So it's 25 more K. Oh, Neil had ace queen, and he moves all in. So I raised it to 40K. He raised all in. You see how small of a raise that was? Like, I got 95K left. It's not good. It's not good. But I'm sitting there thinking, like, I don't have a whole lot left. You know, I've been blinding myself out. I haven't played much hands. You know. I don't have my lucky hoodie on, because I have a lucky hoodie. I was really deciding to fold, but as soon as I put those green chips into my fingers, I threw them in. Those were the bounty chips, by the way.
He's got a couple puppy feet. Ace queen, though, definitely in the lead by Neil. He's got to be liking this. Chance to pick up.
But you know what? I also say on here, I'm like, you know what? The only cards I've been hitting are, you know, me drawing out on people. So maybe this is my time to draw out on someone else. I felt it, you know. I felt like a 10 was coming. For sure, I felt like a 10 was coming. Oh, and look what happens. A 10 came. Now I'm a 66-34 favorite. And then the turn comes a jack for a straight for him. Literally turns.
After Josh hit his 10, we thought that we would see a little double up, a little comeback train action. All of a sudden, Neil turning Broadway, becoming a major player in this tournament. That's just the beauty of No Limit. 25 players are remaining out of 122 today.
You never know what he has.
Neil,
Which, to be fair,
the roller coaster of life, my friend,
not only here, but other places.
is coming to a poker room near you.
About Ray. Yeah, Ray. He's a
How
really
many
good
times
player.
have you
He's
felt
very-
that
really
where
good.
you get ace queen versus ace 10,
Sometimes he's just
the
a-
10 hits, your heart sinks, and then you just bink one of the cards you're looking for Broadway, and all of a sudden, oh, brighter days are ahead.
Yeah. Life is good again. Life is good again.
Yes, the roller coaster
Finished in
of poker, baby,
26th
No
in
Limit.
that tournament.
See if they get that right, David.
All right. Well, it was fun reviewing this small tournament that I played in. I say small, but there was 10K guaranteed. 10K guaranteed in that tournament. You know, I played in one of these other tournaments too. I played in the $100 no limit freeze out. It was a $100 buy-in, 5K guaranteed, and I finished 6th place in that one. They didn't have, so even though I was at the final table on that one, they weren't live streaming that one or anything like that. So like, I had no worries with that. I didn't even think about it. So when I was playing in this 10,000 no limit bounty, $50 bounties tournament, 10K guaranteed, like I didn't even think about the live stream. I wasn't even thinking about it. And then when I come back from break, they were like, "We've been looking for you for like the whole break." Well, I was outside. They had already taken my chips and moved them to the live stream room. I had to sign a waiver saying that it's okay for me to be in the on the live stream, I guess. But it was so fun that week, you know, getting to meet Scotty Nguyen, getting to play with Scotty Nguyen, you know, got some pictures with him. Yeah, it was fun. Good guy, for sure, good guy. Well, that's all I got. Thank you.